Hey guys, Dr. Dex here. Today I want to talk to you about 5 ways that you can wow your client when you're building their deck. So there's different ways we can do this with design and features. So I'm just going to go over a couple that I think really make a difference when you're building that deck and you want to go to the next level and really impress your clients. The first thing is consider doing a double step fascia board instead of a single piece of fascia. Regardless if you're going underneath the deck boards or flush with the deck boards, a double step fascia always really looks nice and adds a really nice shadow line when you're looking at it from a distance from below, where you have one piece of fascia like this and then you have another one that's retracted behind it a little bit. And there's a couple different ways you can achieve that. One is by using thicker materials, regardless of color or size. Using different thicknesses gets you that step effect. Now, sometimes I'll do a triple step fascia as well, but that's really advanced. Not trying to break the bank here either, but it is an option if you're into a really nice reveal when you're looking up at something and you see all this layering going on. So double step fascia is a really cool way to go. Another thing you guys can do is hidden fasten your decking. So face screws can look nice if you are very particular about spacing and chalk lines and making sure they're nice and straight and that they are equally spaced every single time on the deck. But for example, the deck we're laying right now, it's 2 different widths and it's adhered to a metal frame. So we used a product called Cortex, which is a hidden screw system that allows you to plug the holes with a color matching product. Not only is it color matching, it's texture matched, everything. It's basically, they're making these little plugs out of the same product that the decking is made out of. So really saves some effort and time when you're trying to conceal something. If you can face screw the deck down, which is the best way to adhere a decking to a frame, and then make all those entry points go away with Cortex. Sometimes the Cortex doesn't match. If you mismatch the grain, you can really see them by just walking around. But you know, I'm looking at this deck right now and I don't see, and it's full of rain. So sometimes that's makes it harder to find the plugs. Sometimes it makes it easier to find the plugs. But we have 1,800 square feet of Cortex plugs that we've plugged up, and you cannot see hardly any of the fasteners. Another thing you can do to wow your clients is possibly add lighting. So we do that a lot for stair areas, and sometimes we do it under benches and in the rail tops of our railing. That's really a nice look, especially at night when you have a darkened area and you can highlight some things with it. You can create shadow lines and things like that too. So also, we've started to go into landscaping as well. We've gone as far as taking some landscape lights and tying them into the same transformer as our deck lights and then leaving them on and just going home for the night. And the client's like, wow, that was really cool. And you may end up selling them extra lighting just by setting up some stuff in the yard. So landscape lighting is definitely a wow factor item and can really give you that nice punch in the evening time. Consider adding a covered area as well. In the Pacific Northwest, it's raining right now, as a matter of fact. So having a dry area to barbecue under, or possibly just have some furniture under, to a couple chairs or an elaborate set of dining furniture. It's always nice to be covered, not only in the rainy times, but in the summer when it's really warm and you have a lot of heat. It just gives you that shade and it gives you a nice place to sit and keep some of your furniture nice and your barbecue area nice as well. And then one thing that we do quite often on some of these larger builds is we waterproof the deck. So waterproofing your deck will give you a dry underside of the deck where you can store things, or it has an extra entertainment space, keeps everything dry when it's raining. And then it also gives you the option to upsell your clients into possibly doing a soffit or some kind of underdeck system, or underdeck fascia, soffit, something really beautiful that they can enjoy. Gives you that resort look. So not only can it be very functional, but it can be extremely nice if you start wrapping all the posts and doing a nice soffit, and then the trim work underneath gives it a really beautiful look that will stay really nice because it's waterproof. And then you add a gutter to it and a drainage system, and you're good to go. And I've never done a dry-in system or a waterproof deck that I didn't like the effect. Because usually, once we do the waterproofing, it just gives you a nice space. Like if it's raining like this, we can go underneath, hang out, put our tools under there, keep them dry. And then the client, when we're finished, has a nice space to keep things nice and dry. Even if we do a PVC deck, a lot of times we're still using a real wood soffit. I used to use a lot of tight knot pine, but then I found some products from Lumber Plus that I really liked. This authentic thermowood ios soffit. It's a clear version. There's no knots in it. And I'm getting it for a better price than my local clear cedars from Lumber Plus, so it's definitely a good consideration. They carry all kinds of different woods and hardwoods and thermally modified products, places from Brazil, Turkey, all around the world. They're one of the largest importers of exotic hardwoods in the nation, and consider Lumber Plus for your soffit materials and your wall features, because that's what we're using and we absolutely love them. They're also coming out with new profiles all the time. They have a milling machine right in the Lumber Plus warehouse, and you can ask them to cut you something specific, or they have predetermined cutting programs that they can cut right on the machine and do your lineal footage for you. So definitely a cool consideration from Lumber Plus. And on top of that, their thermally modified products, they're offering a 20-year warranty on them. So it's a good price, good warranty, and great service. So definitely consider Lumber Plus for your next soffit material purchase. All right, guys, that's all I got for you today. So if you like this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified when we're putting out new content. We thank you for watching. Have a great day.